Hello, Smith and Wesson. My name is Mark Stevenson, and I'm a boat captain. And I just purchased your knives, I think about 2 months ago, and I've had problems with the knives. I bought them from a a sports store. I think it was the Bassmaster store, but at any rate, I paid cash for it. I don't keep receipts and stuff. But I'm not happy with the knives, and I'm about to show you why. You might wonder why this one, for example, has a rubber band on it. Well, it has a rubber band on it because it pops open on me. Now, being a boat captain, I need to have a knife that I could really grab onto easy and deploy very quickly in case of emergency. I might have to cut a line or something. So I need to be able to do it. So I was very impressed with this feature that you have here. It's a safety that you have there that has a red dot. You could hardly see it now because the red dot has worn away. And like I said, it's only about 2 months old. But I like how the knife deploys very quickly because in emergency I don't have time to play and I need the serrated edge. I really love the blade, and the way that it's designed is super sharp and is very, very functional for me. However, this knife has cut me 3 times already. They've been minor cuts and my hands have healed up, but when I think this is the last one, yeah. But the problem is right here. There are a couple of things going on. First of all, this hole that you have here, in order to keep it so I don't lose it, especially in the water. I've got a lot of knives in the bottom of Lake Michigan. I don't want any more, but I want you to know that this knife here needs to have a hole that is up top and not at the bottom. This is useless down here because once it slides into the pocket, this is not going to help me at all. And I need to be able to pull it out and know that if it slips out of my hand, I'm not going to lose it. But I want to show you something about why it keeps cutting me and how it keeps deploying by itself. Well, if I'm at work and I have this knife clipped to my pocket like that, that's where I need to be able to get it. The problem is that it opens up inside of my pocket when I'm doing, because sometimes I'm doing work or whatever, and this button hits. Watch. It's deployed now, but I can't see that. And I run my hand down in my pocket to get other things. That's when I get cut, because watch. That knife is deployed already, and this knife is so sharp that it really just bites your hand. So no matter how many times I do that, and no matter how many times I do the safety is so loose that it's not useful to me, and I don't like that. The safety should be more well defined, should be a bigger type of safety on there so that I can deploy. It should be a button that big, not something that you could barely feel with the tip of your hand, because in cold weather and so forth, I'm not going to be able to feel that at all. And I'm working all types of weather. So let me lock it up. Here's what I've been doing though. I have had this rubber band. This is a band from my wife's hair. And because I'm so afraid of this knife deploying and cutting me again, I do it like this. And I have to use this knife like this in my pocket. And then I make sure the safety is on top of it. But if I need to use this knife in a hurry, I'm not able to use it. Because what I will have to do then is pull the knife out, take my other hand, which may be in use, doing something else important, like holding onto a railing to keep me alive, and then I got to turn it around and do this and then deploy it. It doesn't work for me. Furthermore, I don't know about your design team and all of that, but I don't like the knife. I don't like it. I wish I could take it back, but like I said earlier, I didn't save the receipt, and it really annoys me that I got this knife in my pocket, and I have to have it. Let's take a look at this other knife, though. I also bought the small one. I bought the small one here, and the small one is very handy. I use it for eating. I use it for things that I need to get to real quick, but it should be deployable with this button. That's why you put that button there, I believe. And you're supposed to be able to do it like that. But this should be a one-handed action, and you can't do it very easily with one hand. It's too stiff. In fact, the button position is in the wrong position. It should be a few millimeters this way, so that you can deploy it more easily. I'm giving it a pretty good amount of force. And the only way that I'm really able to use this thing, I always do it with two hands. But we have to have knives in the maritime industry that we use with one hand. We have to be able to deploy our blades very quickly and without question. So I just knew that these two knives would be a great pair for me. I just knew that having these two knives, and especially by a company with a name like yours, that it would be wonderful. But in reality, I'm not happy. Can you help me? Do you have anything else that could help me out to do my job as a boat captain a little bit better? My name is Captain Mark Stevenson. My telephone number is 312-437-2230, or you can email me at mark, M-A-R-K, at CaptainMarkStevenson.com. That's CaptainMarkStevenson. Mark at CaptainMarkStevenson.com. Thanks a lot. Love your products. High quality, just poor design. Take care.